Alright guys, up next is Double Dragon for the Genesis. It came out in 1992 and was developed or reprogrammed by Accolade and published by Ballistic and Blockbusters. It is a beat-em-up type of game and there are no difficulty settings. There are 4 stages and my challenge is going to be a deathless speedrun, so let's see how that goes. Okay guys, so Double Dragon time for the Genesis. And we're going to jump right into the action because there are no difficulty settings. And the way I'm going to play is going to be a pretty speedy run. And I fucked up there, of course. But let's see how fast I can complete this game. And because I'm going to be doing this in a speed run and using a few ledges, you know, holes to kill enemies, it's going to be very tricky and frustrating at times. How is that blonde guy not fucking dead? The whip does a massive amount of damage. Massives amount of damage. Des fois je me mords la langue ici. Quand je suis pas capable de parler ici. Bye. As you may have noticed, that's a pretty tricky business. Throwing people off ledges like that. Saves up on tons of time, but man, you're most likely gonna fall and not succeed. It's a very tricky fucking thing to do. Not too sure how he's not fucking down. Wasted some time, but that's okay. Aiming for at least 7-minute run. But it's all gonna depend right here. This stage is pretty bad. For the, you know, the holes, the ledges that I'm talking about. Okay, so up next is one of the hardest parts. And there you go. Fucking down the knife. And of course I headbutt, you know. Just gonna do a fucking random headbutt there. Using those holes like a fucking pro. Such a bad game sometimes, man. It's not programmed too well, you know. Enemies spawn knives that they shouldn't have. So here I'm going to attempt to clear these two bobos. Yeah, go back there, you asshole. Okay, so now, looking good on time. Let's see if I can throw these guys off, and I did. So now I'm just gonna bounce a Bobo here for the next 30 seconds or so. Or, you know, the Hulk. And this guy was in the NES version, in the caves. Not sure if he was green in the arcades though. So here you have a few issues. Instead of bricks, you have spears. And they can hurt for a lot of fucking damage here. And I'd very much like to have the most HP as possible for, you know, the Gunman, or Gunner Joe, or whatever the fuck his name is. Get hit by the spear, of course. Now watch out because this guy has a knife. Okay, so I cleared those 2 Bobos. I should not waste some fucking HP here. Hey, tabarnak, j'étais à la fin, là, c'ti. No. Almost done. As long as this piece of shit dies, we're all good. Alright, so 6 minutes and 50 seconds for the fucking game to... Oh, look at that ass! Though. Oops, BAA. That's my new name, BAA. I keep forgetting that you have to press right. But anyways, guys, there you go. Double Dragon for the Genesis arcade port. Don't think of it as the lesser of the NES version, but just a different type of play for the Double Dragon here. And thanks for joining in, and I hope you enjoyed. See you guys.